Welcome to the Pick Six. I'm your host, Richard Sadie. We missed last week because of scheduling conflicts with the G20, but we're back for week 4 of the NFL season, coming to you from the Pete floor. Let's meet our panel for the week.
I'm Vince, and I plan on winning this week.
I'm Adam, and I'm mad at Reed for picking the Bears to beat the Steelers last time we filmed.
I'm Marshall, resident Philly expert on the panel.
I'm Reed, here to reclaim my Week 2 glory.
All right, thanks guys. Now that you've met the panel, let's dive right into this week's slate of games. Topic 1, Jets at Saints. Both teams are 3-0, maybe a surprising 3-0. Let's see what the panel thinks.
I like the Saints in this game. Drew Brees has proven in his career that he can hang with any defense, so I don't think the Jets will be a problem. Plus, after Revis shut down Randy Moss and Andre Johnson, I've also heard that Revis isn't always going to be on the team's number 1 receiver. He might switch on and off, so he might not necessarily be on Marcus Colston. So I don't think that means that Colston's going to get shut down this week. I think the Saints just have too much offense. If they do guard Colston, Brees will go to Shockey, go Reggie Bush out of the backfield, something he actually can do, catch passes. He'll go to maybe Lance Moore if he plays, Devery Henderson, Robert Meacham. Drew Brees has way too many weapons to lose this game.
I definitely agree with Vince here. I know it doesn't happen much, but I think the Jets are going to lose this game. They're having a great season. I think they're going to make the playoffs, but right now they have Donald Strickland and Lito Shepherd out for the game, 2 of their best cornerbacks. And Drew Brees just has way too many weapons to throw to for their defense to be effective. I know Rex Ryan likes the crazy blitzes, but Drew Brees has been great at picking those up, and he's got all those weapons.
I like New Orleans also. I think that the Saints just have way too much offensive power for the Jets to handle. Like Vince and Adam said, I mean, Drew Brees has so many weapons to throw to, so many places to go. I don't think there's any way the Jets can cover him, even with Dale Revis there. I think even though Mark Sanchez has started out great, he's just not going to be able to keep up with the offensive power of the Saints.
Making it 4 picks for the Saints. This game is going to be decided in what the front sevens can do against the quarterbacks and their line. If you give Brees time, he's going to be able to pick apart a defense, and there's so many options on that team. I'm looking for that to happen. Sanchez, if there's pressure on Sanchez, he might panic. He's a rookie, so we'll see where that goes.
All right, everyone taking the Saints there, taking the Saints in their 40 points per game to beat the Jets' defense, who've only been giving up 11 points. Another big game this week, Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots. Baltimore's offense is actually ranked even higher, second, than their defense, which is ranked 7th. Let's see what the panel thinks.
For this game, I like the Ravens. This game comes down to turnovers, especially for the Ravens. They have to force Brady to turn the ball over and capitalize on those turnovers. For the Pats, it comes down to being efficient, scoring the ball, and making Joe Flacco beat them. Flacco's been much better this year than he was last year in terms of putting up offensive numbers, but I think Baltimore relies on getting ahead and pounding the ball. If they have to come from behind, it's not going to be good for them, but I think they get ahead and they stay ahead and they win this game.
I'm definitely looking at the Ravens in this game to get their first ever victory against the Patriots. Their defense is great. Their offense is actually even better. I believe their offense is ranked 2nd and their defense is ranked 7th. Tom Brady still looks shaky. If the Ravens can hit him hard early in the first quarter, early in the second quarter, he's going to be skittish for the rest of the game. He's going to make bad passes, and he's definitely going to leave the game in the Ravens' hand. I don't think the Patriots can beat him. They have been running well, but the Ravens' defense, everybody knows, is great. I don't think they're going to continue that success this week.
They make it 3 in a row for the Ravens. I just think that the Ravens are looking so great right now. They're in my opinion, they're the best team in the NFL. Their offense is doing great. Joe Flacco's playing awesome. They got 2 running backs who can do all of it. Their defense, as always, is superb. I think with the Patriots, they've got injuries. They're getting old. I just don't think they got it this year, and I think the Ravens are going to take them.
Ravens again. This team, when they have an offense that's going, it just becomes scary. They're balanced on both sides. Their offense is looking great. It's picking apart defenses. And the Patriots have looked unconvincing in their wins. It's probably not happening this week for them.
Wow, more agreement. I really didn't see that coming. Everyone picked the Ravens, just like everyone picked the Saints, and I believe Adam stole my stat about the Ravens' offensive and defensive ranks, but we'll just move on to the 3rd pick. The Cowboys travel to Mile High City to take on the 3-0 Broncos. A surprising 3-0, but let's see what they think.
I think the Cowboys win this game. Tashard Choice and a banged-up Marion Barber are enough to beat Denver. If we're talking about Dave Wannstedt, he would say the Denver Broncos are much better than the record indicates, or much worse than the record indicates, sorry. They got lucky against the Bengals, and they beat two of the worst teams in the NFL, the Browns and the Raiders. I don't think they're very good. Kyle Orton is the same neck-bearded, Jack Daniels drinking, average quarterback he's always been, and that's not going to change in Denver.
I'm definitely picking the Cowboys to win this game. Felix Jones is out, but guess what? Marion Barber's back. Add that to the fact that the Denver defense, it's looked good so far, but guess what? They faced the number 24, 31, and 32 offenses thus far. That's not really a high-level competition. Now, I will put a fantasy note out here. No Sean Marino. He's averaging 4.3 to 4.4 yards a rush the last 2 games, and he's continuing to get more and more carries. I'd stay with him if you're playing fantasy, but I would not pick the Broncos to win this game.
I agree with my fellow panelists that the Broncos haven't really proven themselves yet. They're looking a little, they've played not so great teams. They're looking a little shaky in some areas. But I am going to pick the Broncos to win this game just because I'm never, ever going to pick the Cowboys to win a game. And I don't think they're going to win this one. I think they've got a shaken up backfield. I think Tony Romo's looked inconsistent. I think they're going to be upset here.
Okay, I'm taking the Cowboys. The Broncos are 3-0, but really, who are they? They're still a team that's being led by Kyle Orton. I know Kyle Orton. He's a former Bears player. He's pretty futile in his wins and his losses. They're not a complete team, and I'm not looking for them to be successful here on out.